Good afternoon, it's September 26, 2025, and it's time for my second set of devotionals. Won't you join me?
And celebrate recovery, healing from hurts, habits, and hang-ups.
Day 269, Hard Work. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Proverbs 14:23. By the time we come to celebrate recovery, most of us realize that our lives are out of whack, and we need change. The trouble is that most of us think we can get change now. That's right, instant change. But that's not how recovery works. It's hard work. In fact, sometimes it seems so hard that we feel like throwing up our hands and quitting. Personal inventory? No thanks. Making amends? I think I'll pass. Forgiving those who have hurt us? Not today. I'm afraid there isn't any change pill we can take. The road to freedom from our hurts, hang-ups, and habits comes from Jesus Christ alone. That means His timing, and we all have those principles to work through. I don't mean read through, I mean work through. Saying we want change isn't enough. Wishing and hoping, even praying for change, isn't enough. Lasting change is a combination of waiting on Jesus and working harder than we've ever worked before. It takes a while to break bad habits and establish good ones. It's emotionally exhausting to examine our relationships, take responsibility for what we've done wrong in them, and make them healthy again. It will often be difficult to share with others and deal with issues we would rather sweep under the carpet. It's hard work, but with God's help, we can do it. And when we do, freedom will be ours. Prayer. Father, I'm tired of putting all my strength into recovery. Thank you for giving me your strength and your peace for the work ahead. In Jesus' name, amen.
And in my quiet time devotional,
Day 269, Priorities. For if a man cannot manage his own household, how can he take care of God's church? 1 Timothy 3:5. When it comes to priorities, Paul wasn't shy about making clear what was important. Many people might seem to have all of the qualifications for leadership. They look good, speak well, and are knowledgeable. However, Paul took Timothy a step further regarding the types of people he should consider for leadership in the church in Ephesus, and in churches in general. One of the most important qualities was that the man's own family be such a priority that his children are well cared for and well disciplined, and that his home is well managed. All too often, the people who look good up front have spent so much time getting there that they've neglected their families. This does not honor God. Whether or not you are involved in or aspire to church leadership, the statement here begs the questions. How am I doing with my own family? Am I managing my home well? How are our finances? Am I spending enough time with my spouse and children? Am I disciplining my children fairly and consistently? Am I teaching them to be respectful? What kind of example am I to them? When we set priorities in our lives, when we set goals for where we'd like to be in the future, we must always remember the value God places on our families. We ought not to be leading in other places if we neglect to lead our families. Where does my family fall in my list of priorities? Making the changes in our life can be extremely hard work, but when you're putting in that hard work, make sure your priorities are clear. They are God-centered, and family is one of the most important ones. Have a blessed day.